The United States of America and Iran are two countries located in different parts of the world, with distinct cultures, histories, and geopolitical interests. Despite their geographical distance, these two nations have had significant interactions throughout history, ranging from diplomatic exchanges to military confrontations. However, it is important to note that while they have been involved in various conflicts, including the Iran-Iraq War and the ongoing Syrian civil war, there has never been a direct war between the United States and Iran. Today we'll be discussing the strength of both military forces, and we'll also explain how much money does the USA spend on its military compared to Iran. We'll also discuss the state of its Army, Navy, and Air Force. And if you find this video interesting, please subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. United States of America is widely recognized as one of the most powerful countries in the world. The United States has invested heavily in its military capabilities, which plays a significant role in maintaining its position of power globally. The U.S. spends over $700 billion annually on its military, which is the largest defense budget in the world. This substantial investment allows the U.S. to maintain a strong military presence around the globe and carry out a wide range of military operations from humanitarian aid to combat missions. The U.S. military is known for its advanced technology, highly trained personnel, and vast network of military bases and alliances. With a population of around 330 million people, the U.S. has an active duty military force of approximately 1.5 million personnel, including the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Space Force. Additionally, the U.S. has a large reserve force of over 800,000 people who can be called upon in times of national emergency. Iran, on the other hand, is a country located in Western Asia with a rich history and cultural significance. Iran has traditionally maintained a strong military presence in the region and has been involved in several conflicts throughout its history. After the Iranian Revolution of 1979, Iran's government placed a strong emphasis on developing and modernizing its military capabilities. Today, Iran's military spending is estimated to be around $60 billion, which accounts for around 3% of its total budget. While this is a significant amount, it is much smaller than the United States. Despite the difference in budget, Iran has made efforts to modernize its military and develop advanced weapons systems, such as the domestically produced fighter jet, the F-14 Azarakhsh. It is also important to note that Iran has a large population of around 85 million people, with an active duty military force of approximately 640,000 personnel. In addition, Iran has a paramilitary force known as the Revolutionary Guard Corps, which is tasked with protecting the country's Islamic Revolution. In terms of land equipment, the USA and Iran have different approaches to modernization and self-reliance. The U.S. has a well-equipped and technologically advanced army, with a larger number of main battle tanks and armored vehicles. On the other hand, Iran has been focusing on indigenously producing and modernizing its equipment, including tanks and armored vehicles. When it comes to artillery, both countries have significant capabilities. The U.S. has a larger inventory of advanced self-propelled howitzers and multiple launch rocket systems. Meanwhile, Iran has been expanding its artillery production and capabilities. As for the Air Force, the U.S. has a more extensive and technologically superior Air Force compared to Iran. The U.S. has a larger fleet of fighter aircraft, including advanced stealth fighters like the F-35 and F-22. These fighter jets are equipped with state-of-the-art technology and are designed to perform a variety of missions from air superiority to intelligence gathering. Iran, on the other hand, has an aging fleet of fighter jets. Although it has recently introduced domestically produced fighter jets, such as the F-14 Azarakh. The U.S. also has a significant advantage in terms of bombers with a fleet of B-50 to Stratofortress and B-2 Spirit bombers capable of carrying a variety of air-to-surface and air-to-air munitions. Iran's bomber fleet is less advanced and has a smaller range. Additionally, the U.S. has a well-developed drone program with a variety of unmanned aerial vehicles for surveillance, reconnaissance, and combat missions. Iran has also been developing its drone program, but its capabilities are not as advanced as those of the U.S. Both the U.S. and Iran have developed missile technologies for both offensive and defensive purposes. The U.S. has a wide range of ballistic and cruise missiles, some of which are designed for strategic deterrence. Iran has also developed ballistic missile technology and has conducted tests of long-range missiles. In terms of naval capabilities, the U.S. has a larger and more powerful Navy than Iran. The U.S. Navy includes 11 aircraft carriers, numerous destroyers, cruisers, and submarines that project power globally. Iran's Navy is smaller and primarily focused on coastal defense with a smaller number of ships and submarines. Both the U.S. and Iran have submarine forces. The U.S. has a larger and more advanced submarine fleet with both ballistic missile submarines and attack submarines. Iran has a smaller submarine force with fewer submarines and limited capabilities when it comes to special units. Both the U.S. and Iran have elite special forces that play key roles in their respective militaries. The U.S. Special Forces are highly trained and capable units such as the Navy SEALs, Army Special Forces, and Air Force Special Warfare. They handle missions like counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and recon. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps is the country's elite military force, responsible for protecting Iran's Islamic revolution. They are involved in a wide range of activities, including internal security, border protection, and support for Iran's allies in the region. Both the U.S. and Iran's special forces have a long history of training and experience, having participated in numerous operations and missions. They are considered to be among the best in the world with highly trained and skilled personnel. In the realm of cyber defense, the United States and Iran have developed significant capabilities. The U.S. has robust digital protection measures in place to safeguard its critical infrastructure and military networks from cyber threats. Furthermore, the U.S. possesses advanced hacking capabilities and has been involved in numerous instances of offensive cyber operations against both state and non-state actors. Iran, on the other hand, has also made strides in developing its cyber warfare capabilities. The country has invested heavily in developing its domestic defense industry and has been successful in producing advanced weapon systems such as the F-14 Azarakh fighter jet and the Red unmanned aerial vehicle. Additionally, Iran has a large pool of educated and skilled engineers, many of whom have expertise in computer science and cyber security. Both the U.S. and Iran have been involved in global alliances and peacekeeping roles in different parts of the world. The U.S. has a strong network of alliances and partnerships around the globe, including NATO and the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance. The U.S. military is actively involved in various peacekeeping missions, including in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Iran, on the other hand, has close ties with countries such as Syria, Iraq, and Hezbollah, and has provided support to these countries in various ways, including through military assistance and training. However, Iran's involvement in international peacekeeping missions is limited compared to the U.S. Recently, both countries have undertaken various missions, including international peacekeeping, humanitarian support, and defense exercises. The U.S. has conducted numerous missions around the globe, including military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as humanitarian aid missions in various countries. Iran has also been involved in regional conflicts, including the Syrian civil war, and has provided support to its allies such as Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. Both countries regularly conduct defense exercises to maintain readiness and interoperability. The U.S. participates in joint exercises with its allies and partners, such as the Ball Top exercise with the UK and Canada. Iran also conducts joint exercises with its allies, such as with Russia and China. It is important to note that both the United States and Iran have unique challenges and obstacles that they must overcome in order to maintain their military capabilities. The United States faces challenges such as maintaining a global military presence and balancing competing priorities, while Iran faces challenges such as international sanctions and regional conflicts. Despite these challenges, both countries continue to invest heavily in their militaries and strive to maintain a strong defense posture. Each country's military strategy is shaped by its unique geopolitical situation, national interests, and historical experiences. The United States, as a global superpower, adopts a strategy focused on maintaining global security and stability. Its military interventions abroad are often justified under the rationale of combating terrorism or promoting democracy. Iran, on the other hand, adopts a strategy rooted in its geopolitical concerns and historical rivalries. Its military actions are often seen as a response to perceived threats from external powers, such as the United States and Israel. Both the United States and Iran have made significant investments in their militaries and possess advanced capabilities that enable them to project power and influence beyond their borders. The United States has a large and technologically advanced military that is involved in a wide range of global operations. Iran's military capabilities are more limited, but the country has developed a strong defense industry and is heavily reliant on indigenously producing advanced weapon systems. In conclusion, both the U.S. and Iran invest heavily in their respective military capabilities. Each country has unique strengths, challenges, and roles on the global stage. The U.S. with its advanced technology and global reach, and Iran with its focus on regional influence and self-reliance. As global geopolitical dynamics continue to evolve, the military strategies and capabilities of both countries are likely to adapt and change in response to new challenges and opportunities. Whether through military partnerships, diplomatic negotiations, or intelligence sharing, understanding the military capabilities of both the U.S. and Iran is crucial for maintaining peace and stability in a complex and ever-changing world. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting, please subscribe to stay updated with our latest content.